Alright folks, we are back with Twist today, and we're going to be playing out Halveria Darkraven, who has the hero power Song of Angst. Choose a minion, it takes 1 extra damage from all sources this turn, and Outcast Anthem. The left and rightmost cards in your hand cost 1 less.
Watch this!
No one knows the truth of my sorrow.
Alright, Rumble Enthusiast has been extremely disappointing. So let's look for, I don't know, better cards. I wouldn't call these cards better, but they are cards.
I'm numb to it all.
Oh, look, he's back. Yeah, let's go fishing. I just kind of like developing here. I do have a lot of card generation and draw with this hand. Problem is I don't really have anything for next turn unless I get something nice off the top. That works. I don't really know if I want their cards, I just want the body. So it would draw just the Sigil Runner, I think. But it does draw it this turn. Whoa! Okay. Got a few options for next turn now, in perfect board symmetry. Fortunate. What a fortunate draw. Am I crazy, or does it seem like a lot of the new heroes just kind of outclass the old ones right now? Like, you've got Thorum, Marin, even Ajara is doing fine, this hero is doing fine, Liadrin's pretty good. Beginning to show in terms of the popularity of the classes, but it feels like the new heroes are just better. Actually, I should have taken that one. Making that guy a 3-3 really makes him feel better to tempo than when he was a 3-2. Not that I would have held him back anyway, but it just feels like he's more likely to stick here and is a more relevant board presence. Still dies to that, though. Alright, Eddie. Ugh, okay. It's unlucky. So that means I'm going to have to hope for a big redeemed pariah, I think. But we all are just doing a decent job of getting, like, repetitive damage through where we can. Is it a bit annoying?
It is our time to step out of the shadows.
Let's actually develop this and then hold, so that next turn we can lead with the redeemed pariah and do a bunch of stuff, maybe.
I have to make a choice.
I know, that's what I'm doing right now. Let's just develop this because it's kind of a massive disappointment. Doesn't really do anything with the current setup, and then next turn we can maybe get a decent pop-off. Like, this costs 2 at even outside of the outcast slot. Now, that said, I would like for it to get the lifesteal, but it's not necessary because I'm only down 4 health.
You call that a blade?
Okay. It's a bummer, but like something similar was largely expected. Monkey! Okay. That absolutely needs to die. Let's go here. Here. And we can play this. Try again. Wow. Try again. Jeez. Oh my god. I generated a 6 cost and a 6 cost. That was not ideal. I think most sensible situations, like, that doesn't clear, and I'm just in a perfectly fine spot, but... kind of got extremely unlucky there.
Time to light a fire under this town.
Thank God.
Freedom and weep.
Job's done.
Yeah. Those were pretty good, at least. In particular, the lay down the law was, like, exactly what I was looking for. These aren't mechs.
Do you see what must be done?
Anyone order a ghoul to the face?
You stink!
You?
It's ours.
Alright, we are in a great spot right now. There's still the Euro Worm that we can hit off the top for some more burst. I think that's largely it, other than like something off of Stick Up or Fireheart. Corvus. So there's a few options if our board gets cleared here. Or if we simply need more damage because they have a 6/9. Oh, no. Oh! Come on, man.
If 3 rights make a left.
Draws me 5 cards.
Art.
That's why we wait for the draw. Might as well do this to get the additional healing. And it protects our doggos. So they've got one pretty useless Battlecry minion there.
Are you gonna clean that up?
That's a useful Battlecry minion.
What have you sacrificed? Everything!
All right. Let's just do this.
To hold death in my hand. You have my trust.
That's the one card I didn't want to draw here.
Always runs out.
Alright, let's hold the Corvus for some bounce shenanigans next turn. I guess I should have just traded this away, but I got too busy getting tilted by the Euro Worm draw, because now I have to forge it.
Look what I brought.
Oh my god. They do be high rolling though.
Never be afraid of your inner power.
Gotta be this. Right. Let's go here. I need to get through both of them anyway, right? All of them.
Time always runs out.
I'm running out of time.
I would need more mana.
Oh no! Oh my god, those animations were brutal at the end there. I think there was very easy lethal there.
Bask in my radiance.
That said, they don't yet have lethal. It's just still a concerning amount of damage, and it should have been GG. I should have just led with this, I think. Because I was trying to get it off between the animations, but the animations prevented me from playing it, it seems. Currently 2 off. They didn't even get to choose. Oh my god. I mean, that's what I get, but like, that is so unbearably unlucky. Okay, we might need to generate some silence effects against Nazath. I don't know how much face damage we actually have, but actually it feels like a surprisingly pretty good hand.
Of my sorrow.
Let's give it a try. Just get the Calamity's Grasp down early. The Bartendo bot can help. I don't think they have removal in their deck for this type of play.
Everything.
That's a good pickup.
Heads up. Drink sliding your way.
Everything. It's art.
Probably don't want to just throw it out there all willy-nilly, though. Let's see what we get here, see what we're matched up against in terms of what the opponent wants to develop. Looks like Dreadlord's Bite is just kind of nice here.
It's art.
Maybe not. Unfortunately, we don't get the healing, because I have to play this first. Otherwise, the card that I generate off of this is going to go into the wrong slot.
Everything.
Don't let it spill.
Break free.
So let's just avoid that type of issue.
Argus, bless us with your strength.
Alright, let's see if we get something good here.
It is our time to step out of the shadows.
It's pretty good. Send that back to hand so he doesn't die.
Evil cannot hide from me. No mercy.
Double egg. And let's go here. Send the minions upstairs. We just need a little bit more reach. Which the deck does have pocket sand. These are pretty good rolls for me off of the Revenant, though. So we'll take this. They don't even get anything there, so it's just lethal with the Corvus, right? Or just on board.
Versus Marin.
Alright. We get to watch another opponent draw through the entirety of their deck and hope that we survive.
No one knows the truth of my sorrow.
Okay. This has reasonable answers to some of the, like, we need to present a board while retaining some sort of answer to, like, Big Edwin and Big Edwin Van Leaf. I think that's the best thing that we can do for ourselves here. Probably need to, unfortunately, save the Flint for a bit, so that, because he can get a lot of value because he puts things in the rightmost spot. So I'm going to have to lean heavily on my top decks more than I would like.
They will never catch me.
Slow down their next turn. Possibly multiple turns. Or not. Sure. Going wide and being aggressive. It seems to be the best way that I've found to beat Marin. He doesn't have a lot of answers to this, like, even this type of board state. Generally, like, it's a lot of single target removal. Let's go here. This is very playable in this situation. Do need to get more outcast cards going just for the sake of the Walloper, though, but I've got, like, another option for the Illidari studies next turn if we whiff on the top deck. The issue is that, like, I kind of want to save this in case I need to fish for a silence against Edwin. Or something of the like.
Can't make a wager, friend.
Okay, this is potentially the first real big go turn. See how big it is. Already very big. It's a matter of what they have in terms of meaningful plays with all this mana. They could still get an Edwin down. They could, you know. Okay. I don't think I really need to care about the board all that much here. Or at least not the Edwin, right?
They will never catch me.
Do something like this. Play this fella.
Light a fire under this town.
Okay.
Vengeance!
let's give up you and just play this. Those are kind of whiffs on the Flint. I was really hoping to find, like, a lay down the law. Okay, that's a real big whiff on their draw, though. Okay. Okay, Liadrin will likely be an interesting matchup. I do not want to keep this.
The truth of my sorrow.
Like, I would like this, but it would need to get moved over to be worthwhile, so I think I would rather just wait to try and top deck it. And having a Flint is probably a good idea. This hand isn't great early, but it does have some decent comeback mechanisms, which we'll need. And it has the potential to just, like, scam top decks. I mean, it's risky, but I do have this fella that can pick up an Outcast card that can, you know, fix the Redeemed Pariah's limitations right now. But having a strong early tempo play against Liadrin is probably a good idea.
To draw rather than staunch it.
Really? That is a disgusting top deck. Surely we don't massively low roll these, right? I wouldn't call that massive. That's just going to be good enough. I don't want to give them minions on board that can attack into this. They gave up one of their primary generators for rush. And, like, I don't want to give them a free target to buff. That's how they draw cards and cheat mana. Okay. Kind of scammed here. But it's also in part because I wanted an opportunity to top deck the Wayward Sage like I did, as well as took a risk on the Redeemed Pariah. And then I assume the opponent just kind of whiffed on their draws. In another chance at Marin. This is not the hand that we need against Marin. These are largely reactive tools. We want to, again, probably have stuff like this, where we can get onto the board and attempt to bully them. This fella is not long for this world, so it would be probably ideal to, like, actually get value off of him when I can. This is too important. I don't think it's worth the damage to face. I think 2 damage to face at this stage in the game is not meaningful. Alternatively, I could simply throw this out and force them to respond to it. Praying along the way that they can't. Because if they do, okay. It's a good start. Rogue doesn't have a lot of 1-mana stuff that would kill this. Now it can maybe justify the Curtis. Especially if they decide to just play a 1-mana minion that they got off of the Peddler there. Okay. I think we still just go with this line. We're really just at the mercy of our top decks, which, until this Calamity's Grasp, have been pretty brutal so far. These are not, like, real cards for this matchup, especially not in the situation that we're currently in. Man. This floppy Hydra is just such a massive brick for this deck. I think we can do better than just that. Let's swing here, see if there's something... Like, I might coin a Skull of Gul'dan if I get it, honestly. That's really, really unlucky. Sure. We'll just... Like, I'm gonna want to get the 3 damage off of that, right? But, like, it coming off the Calamity's grasp is pretty horrendous. Those are both coins.
Give me that. Not what I want.
Do they miscount?
Keep up the aggression.
They could have killed this. I think we're close enough now that we just send everything upstairs. Because we have this into... I mean, this deals right now 3 additional damage, so if I can get 4 to face, it'll be GG. And, like, there's always the potential that I just draw something else playable here. Never mind. I probably lose now.
I only make hits.
I almost certainly lose now.
I'm short on time. Brotherhood shall come.
Yep, I lose now. I mean, it got to that critical turn that I was talking about earlier in turn 6. And there is simply no coming back from this. Very cool.
You win. It's over now.
Very fun and engaging gameplay there.